But yeah, guys, we bought the season pass. The shop, everything I've done, it took me forever because it has a weird loading screen every time I try to do something. It's taking forever to like process any kind of. Yeah, it looks like my season pass did go through. That's cool. Yeah, everything's a little slow. Oh my god, bro. What is this? What is what? If I can't click this Nebula and get it, dude, I'm gonna be outraged. What's happening? No. Give me my oh no way, dude, please. Let's sneeze. There she is. Dude, how cool is the name John Boy as a name? Just the name, John Boy. I like that. I don't know. I don't need to click all this. We don't need to do this. This is silly. I'll do this later. We really just want Nebula. And I got a deck ready to go for our Nebula too, guys. Let's upgrade her a bit first. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the bless yous on the sneeze. Oh, by the way, I hit 20,000 collection level, guys. Isn't that insane? Look at that. 20,078 now. That's crazy. That's actually so insane. All right. So I wanted to play Nebula in a kind of lockdown control deck here. This is I just grabbed the core of this list off of Untapped, but we're just adding Nebula in. I took out Iceman and added Nebula. Basically, with Nebula, each turn your opponent doesn't play a card here, +2 power. So if you can play her in locations that are locked off, she's far more likely to scale up favorably for you. In which case, you know, we have like Storm to lock off locations, Spider-Man, Professor X. Yeah, you don't expect Professor X to maybe be super relevant there, but so this is already kind of doing that, and then Nebula will support this package. Some other ways I want to try to play Nebula this week are probably just Guardians of the Galaxy, because that's kind of fun. So we'll do Nebula Guardians. I honestly think Nebula can go in like any kind of deck, frankly. So I don't know. We'll try her in lots of stuff, but for now, we're going to try Nebula Control. If we see like a ton of Killmonger, we may have to go in and add some Killmonger tech. But I don't think we'll see an excessive amount of Killmonger, frankly. Cerebro deck. Now that would actually be kind of fun. Trying to get her to work in a Cerebro deck with her variable power. So yeah, let's put Nebula right. The opponent may be scared. Oh, okay. Well, that's actually what? Dude, our Spider-Mans were perfectly synced. Wow, actually insanely synced Spider-Mans. Okay, I can put a Daredevil here, no problem, man. I got this. Easy. No. Oh, okay, not a Daredevil. All right. Uh-oh, I don't have a curve play, man. No, they're Nebula. No, not like this. It's gonna get, oh, okay, cool, okay. Mix and match the Nebulas. I was gonna use my Storm to surprise play on Limbo. Oh, that's a cool animation. Sentinel. Big boy for me. Big boy. Not a big boy, but we do like to see Captain Marvel buffed. It's pretty nice. I guess we can Juggernaut, yeah. Okay, that's cool. So they can move the Nightcrawler, of course, still mid, so we haven't actually won that yet, but I mean, theoretically, Doctor Doom, well, not really Doctor Doom, I guess, because of the Jessica Jones. They're going to 18 here. They could get bigger too, though. Can't even really Spider-Man this. We'd probably Spider-Man left in this case. I mean, this left is the only place they're playing, though. Oh my god, dude, they went hard. I mean, yeah. They can still play right though if they move Nightcrawler. But I'm trying to win left and mid, I guess, in that case, aren't I? Is Doctor Doom enough to win here if they, well, they got 8, 11. I'm only gonna have 10. It's not enough. This isn't really a winning line. I kind of have to go Marvel Doom, but then they can play here. But are they gonna be able to play anything big enough? If they had a Doctor Doom, they could play here anyway, so that wouldn't matter. I don't know, man. I mean, I like that the Marvel gives us like some flexibility, I guess. Do we play our Doom right? So that their Nebula, well, I mean, I guess they're also potentially going to play right as well. That's 18 to 20. They move Nightcrawler out. Their Nebula would stay small. Mine might get big technically. If I go here, I've got 15 here. Captain Marvel can move right, but she doesn't really help much. I feel like we're gonna lose this, right? This feels like a lose to me. I don't know how this wins. They move that there and go to 13. We do have 13 to tie technically, but they do go mid. Is that just a Doctor Doom? Oh, it's a Spider-Woman. That's even grosser. I think we lose the tie break here, right? Oh no, they don't move the Nightcrawler didn't go left. Oh, we just went left. Yes. Easy game. Just kidding. Easy game. Nebula was a 1-6, guys. Whew, she's a 1-6, dude. Or 1-7. I mean 1-7. 6 because of the Spider-Man. 1-7. That's, dude. 1-7's good already, guys. That's good. That's actually really good. Just, we didn't even work for it. We didn't even do anything. You know what I mean? I didn't play Storm for it. I didn't support her in any way, and she was a 1-7. That's kind of scary. I think that's sort of horrifying. Okay, peak is I mean, Spider-Man's good, I guess. Storm is, I mean, we're ahead here. We can Juggernaut maybe. Actually, might just leave it and Spider-Man somewhere else maybe. Nah, we're too early in the game for that. We'll just Juggernaut to feel safe. No Jessica Jones on curve or anything. No Nebulas in this game yet. Ooh, Scarlet Witch. Okay, cool. So that does not make a good spot for Jessica Jones, obviously. So let's put Jessica right at the risk of some rocks. I'm thinking hopefully we... Oh man, Spider-Man's good mid too, though. Shoot. Well... I mean, he's still good on 5 as well, I guess, yeah. Although they might fill this on 5, but that's okay, because that means we just have a guaranteed left and mid that we can go for power in that case, so this should be fine. Nebula's been crazy so far in Electro Ramp, basically a better Sunspot. It's been 12 minutes. I mean, listen, I'm sure you're correct. I have no doubts it's a great home for Nebula, but we got to be a little careful. It's been 12 minutes since she came out. I don't know if we can classify anything as certified nuts just yet. You know what I mean? Like, that's enough time for like 3 games, I think. We got to be a little careful. Just a little. How fast do they nerf in Marvel Snap versus Hearthstone? Not very quickly so far, to be honest. They can, I think, nerf faster perhaps than they have been, but I don't think it's super fast. Yeah, Spider-Man locks us out. Okay. They have these over-the-air updates now weekly where they can change numbers at least, but like Shuri was good forever and never gotten, it took forever to nerf Shuri, literally months and months, which is actually Binbrode special. He did that in Hearthstone too. They didn't nerf much. I think their philosophy was basically changing things too much and too often is kind of bad for the identity of the cards and like the, you know, like the, I don't know what the right word is, but well, the good news is we want to play at a Nexus anyway, but Bad news is I have nothing to play. Like, you know, you want cards to feel like objects. You want them to feel collectible. You want people to feel connected to the cards. And if you change them a bunch, then people have a kind of weaker connection to the card, perhaps. You know, I don't know if I agree with that 100% philosophy-wise, but, you know, it's a philosophy. I get it. Whatever. This Nebula, bro. Like, Jessica Jones and Nebula are like nemesises. Nemesis. Like, do I put my own Nebula here? I really do want to Spider-Man this on 5 more than I do on 4, but I could put Jessica Jones here on 5, maybe. But also, do I like want to keep a Shang-Chi? I'm worried about this debris. Like, what? I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Oh, they played already, dude. Oh no, dude. Dude, no, dude. Dude, no. Deck's even more annoying than mine, man. Oh, I lose. I ain't pulling this back. People are saying you should play Nebula into an unrevealed location, but that seems wrong. I would rather play her where the opponent is likely to play a card on turn 1. So they have one less available slot. Well, there's two. Well, how are people saying that already? She just came out. You guys are making some bold proclamations. I can see both sides of it, though. If people have a deck where they have really risky, like they can't risk losing, you know, for instance, an Angela, you don't want to play an Angela into an unrevealed location because it might totally screw your scaler, right? Or whatever other, you know. So some decks are going to be more punished playing into an unrevealed location. You might get an extra turn out of the Nebula, basically. I really think, though, it's going to come down to game per game. Like, just, you know, certain locations are going to call out to you and say, oh, that's a pretty good spot for the Nebula. You know, they're not likely to play a lot here or something. Or I think you're just going to have to take it by ear, basically. You know, like Raft, for instance, probably not the spot to play your Nebula, because the opponent's going to be wanting to play a lot of cards to Raft. Clintar, they may not want to play cards to Clintar, but also you don't want to play your Nebula to Clintar, probably. So you just kind of have to play it by ear. So we do have a Shang-Chi to go right, which is pretty cool. We can also put Captain Marvel right, which is pretty cool. I don't actually care about the Raft all that much. We're unlikely to complete the Raft. That's not why I'm playing here. Just a good spot to contest. Goblin, unfortunately, is a really good way to beat me on Shuri's Lab, even without, like, you know, Shang-Chi doesn't beat this, right? Any world where I like Professor X mid here and just play for Shang-Chi later? We'll see. We'll see what they play. Ooh. Enchantress and Nebula left. So they're gonna go for... Well, how much power is that actually? 7. They're gonna go to... Well, they're not gaining Nebula this turn. So yeah, this actually might be alright. We'll just win mid 100%. And then we can probably play Captain Marvel right and be safe with it. But we might also decide to Shang-Chi. I don't know. We'll see. They have the 0 cost thing. So I'm thinking just play Captain Marvel here to double it. And then she moves left and you're like always fine, right? I mean, are we always fine anyway? I am revealing first, so there is perhaps some risk that they just Shang-Chi the Captain Marvel. I mean, yeah, I don't know that they'd have any way to add power there. I'm already up 1. All I have to do is literally play any card or any power and I win. 2 power just wins out organically. Okay, cool. What turn would Nebula not be worth playing? Well, I mean, if you have energy, she's always worth playing, right? It just becomes a conversation of energy. I would say just always map out your energy, your power per energy, and if Nebula makes sense, you know. Okay. No Nebulas in hand. I feel like every time we get new cards, I never draw them. I think we've gone 3 or 4 straight games with no Nebula, man. there's any justice in the world, I'll get a Nebula. Storm into Jugs or Jones here is both kind of interesting. Could use it to limbo to snipe, but I want to play Dr. Doom typically on 6, I think. I mean, Jones is kind of technically better. I can use Juggernaut late, but I just like the curve fit so much better. But I'd also love to Professor X. Like, am I gonna get to Professor X? This is less likely to push something right, which Professor X could win, right? Oh, the opponent is snapping me, dude. Rude. Very rude. Hey, Fala Feller, man. Thanks for the 4 months. Oh my god, they went hard mid. Holy crap, Juggernaut might have been better after all. Oh, Titania. Okay. Well, I mean, I'm still technically big enough right now. Ooh, Professor X plus Nebula is so cool, but not time. That is a Nick Fury. So do we want to just Jugs and Nebula? No, that's so weird, because if it rolls mid, we kind of just lose mid. What do we think these are, by the way? Nick Fury. I mean, I just have no idea. I mean, these were played early, but there's no way Professor X wins this, is what I'm getting at. It just doesn't, that doesn't track at all. This is risky too because of Flooded. I don't know, man. I mean, Dr. Doom helps me recontest Flooded, I guess, but this was just a little too big for me, really. And Nebula is so unlikely to actually connect here too, I think, because they're so likely to play. They only have 2 spots to play. She's not exactly going to do work. Spider-Man here, they're super limited on plays. Nebula gets 1 activation guaranteed. Okay, I like it. This Juggernaut though is a risk, man. I don't know about this Juggernaut, dude. He might. Oh, okay, Cosmo anyway. Screw me, I guess.
Assemble.
Shoot, dude. Cosmo sucks. Dang it. There's no way I win left. I only have 8 pounds. Well, nah, there is. Let's see it. I don't know. 4 cubes, a lot to risk here. We've kind of gotten wrecked over and over again, but Mojo is weak. Is that Spectrum at the end here? Yeah, buffs twice mid. I need this to roll right. Dang it! We had the, well, did we lose the tiebreaker anyway? Probably, yeah, we lost the tiebreaker anyway. It didn't matter. Yeah. Dude, everything, I felt like everything went wrong that game. Nick Fury is such a weird card to be in that deck, by the way. That wasn't generated though, right? That was in their deck. It's wild. Crit Box, thanks to the 4 months. That's really nice. Stranos X. Stranos. Ooh, turn 1 Nebula. Okay, do we play this over Scorpion? Yeah, probably still. I have no idea where the right place to play this is, but doesn't really matter too much, probably. Oh, hey, bro. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, my... Dude, come on. Dude, come on. Watch them rocking Uatu or something, man. Oh, that's so annoying, dude. I actually cannot believe that. Come on. Dude, come on. I am so tilted by that. Oh. How on earth do you win from here? Don't think you do, right? I don't think you win. I'll try though. Do I think Nebula can outscale? I mean, she's only gonna get turns 5 and 6. She's only adding 4. No, she can't outscale. We have to What I really need to... Oh, dude, if only. But Nebula is so freaking big. Even Captain Marvel can't beat her. What I really need to happen here is I need this to roll mid. Because mid is dead to me anyway. If this bounces something right, I think we're screwed, basically. I kind of need this to bounce mid. Well, that's pretty small, at least. But mid would still be better. Okay, that helps. So now I play Spider-Man right and just hope to get big enough. I mean, they're gonna have to dump cards because they know what's coming because of Daredevil, but maybe they can't dump anything good, right? And I just get big enough to win a two-parter here. Captain Marvel is currently my only big play. Jessica Jones does not proc end of game, remember? So let's see. They're moving Jeff over, sure. That tracks. What's their big 5 drop though? Oh. So we just lose a tie break, I guess. Yeah, we're only up 6, and they're up 11. Well, they don't know that I don't have a Jeff. I could snap bluff the Jeff, but by God, we're so early in the season, dude. I I don't think so. I'm gonna star their Jeff. Are they watching the stream, dude? I can't lose 8 cubes like this, can I, dude? This is such a bad idea. I'm BMing, dude. No, I can't. I gotta give it to him. No, I can't. It's too much BM. I can't. If I did steal 8, I'd feel so guilty. No. They don't know about the Jeff. All right. Okay. Just came in. Boy, that was... Boy, I'm gonna have to look at some timestamps here. Just came in. Did you have Jeff? That was sent at 22:25. I don't know. It's currently 26, and it's still 26, even though I said the 22:25. Oh, it still has not turned over to 27. I need some timestamps on Twitch here. I'm a little suspicious. Glad I didn't take 8 since they're watching. I don't know. It's gonna be hard to bluff snap when people are watching the stream, isn't it? Oh, Nebula. Warrior Falls is not it. I mean, Mojo World we know they're gonna play to, but how often, I guess, is the question. We can Spider-Man a turn. Rock Slide, okay. We can Spider-Man, Spider-Man here. Marvel Red on 5, Doom on 6. I bet they don't play here this turn, so Nebula's... Oh, they do, okay. Dang, bro. Oh, hit the rock, nice. Thank you, Mr. Rockman.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Okay. I gotta say, like, Spider-Man on 4 definitely feels a little worse. Because you got Captain Marvel you want to play on 5. I don't totally love this deck, but I just took the highest win rate Storm Professor X deck on Untapped. So this should be a pretty good core. It wasn't like crazy high win rate or anything, but it's solid, right? It's decent. Ooh, Shang-Chi maybe? Shang-Chi maybe? Ooh. I mean, we're never winning right, so we're better off with Captain Marvel moving here than... Actually, we're probably better off with this so that Shang-Chi is more likely to survive, I guess. Well, they may not have anything else here. Is Captain Marvel enough? win mid? Like, is Doctor Doom just better than Shang-Chi? No, too risky, right? Too risky, right? I think this is our best bet. We're just not that big mid, though. Like, we only have an 8-point advantage, so anything big mid's gonna beat me. Darkhawk or whatever. Yep. Yeah. Deck just lacks. This deck just lacks a lot of power. Like, it's not manipulating locations enough to make up for the lack of power. We're just losing a lot with this deck so far. How is this the best win rate version of this? It feels terrible. A 2-drop for Zabu? I mean, I could see it. The problem is I think you want to storm a lot. All right, Nebula left. Let's see if they play left. Okay, they don't play left. Oh, God, dude. Dude, I can never hit the right Nebula spots. Middle keeps opening up to these insane locations. I wonder if it's ever right to hold your Nebula a turn. I don't think so, but I keep getting punished with the crazy Nebula spots rolling mid every single time. It's a good spot for Captain Marvel to move, potentially. The opponent's doing hard left right now, but I mean, at some point, that's gonna have to give, right? They can't play cards there forever. There, they had to stop. Okay. Angela Korg. I think we want a Captain Marvel left. Bishop might get into Shang-Chi range this game. So Shang-Chi Mysterio could be a good finish potentially. We know the opponent has the Mysterio, obviously. Beast and Hit Monkey. Am I revealing first? No, they are. Okay, so Juggernaut only moves a Beast over. I think we stick to the plan then. I think we're gonna be able to Shang-Chi a Bishop, although we're gonna have priority this turn, so I don't know, we'll see. So we're going to 18 right. Can I create any? Man, I just feel like I'm not strong enough. That Hit Monkey is freaking huge. I can't stop it. Juggernaut do anything cool? Does Juggernaut activate Nebula? I have no idea. Even if it does, the Bishop's gonna get so big. We know they have a discounted Hit Monkey, a discounted Angela. There's just no way, right? Again, this deck just seems to lack power. I just can't keep up with numbers. And the disruption is not good enough. There is no sequence of cards here that wins. Because somehow we have priority. Does Juggernaut activate the Nebula? If I Juggernaut, does Nebula still activate or not? I don't think so, right? Because it'll count the opponent having played the cards there. Or just lose. Hey, Watch Resme, dude, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Yeah, I guess we're gonna always play Nebula mid, are we? Yeah, seems like it, doesn't it? I don't know, man. I might have to change decks. This one's really not working well at all. We're 33 minutes in, and I feel like we've done nothing interesting. How's Nebula? She seems good. This deck is not. I don't know, man. This deck's not enjoyable to me. It's not disruptive enough and not powerful enough. I didn't want to play Sarah yet again, though. Like always, just so used to Sarah feeling so strong. Not sure how Juggernaut is better than Green Goblin for a 3-drop. Because he can. So okay, like I play Storm on 3, right? My opponent on turn 4 plays Darkhawk, and it's 12 power. If I play a Green Goblin, they've gained 9 power in the Storm location. If I play a Juggernaut, they've gained 0 power in the Storm location. So remember, you don't win Marvel Snap by having the most total power. You win Marvel Snap by winning 2 locations. So sometimes it's okay if your opponent has a lot of power as long as it's in the wrong spots. It's not a game of the biggest number, it's a game of the right numbers in the right place. And Juggernaut in a deck like this can help put numbers in the right places. Or perhaps a better way to say that is keep numbers from being in the wrong places, if that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do a Guardians of the Galaxy deck, but feels like kind of the wrong thing to... I wanted to play like kind of a real-ish deck. I don't actually think the Guardians are a real-ish deck. I wanted to do those like tomorrow as more of a meme. I mean, I don't know, man. Not a Guardian. What's the right way to say these? If your opponent. Who else is in the Guardians of the Galaxy, man? I heard like Angela is. Do I actually want an Angela Guardian? I mean, we could do Bounce. I don't think Beast is in the Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, Yondu, yeah. Okay, Yondu. Maybe we'll do Bounce to give this an extra angle, because I don't really know if these alone are good enough. I mean, Bounce is not great with 3s, 4s, and 5s, but it is great with all these 1s. It is not just you. The top of the screen is cut off. Yeah, I mean, Cosmo's a thematic fit, but there is no way Cosmo is correct for the deck. We gotta build a real deck and a Guardians deck, right? It's gotta be kind of a mix. I think probably a Beast. Is Hitmonkey right? We don't have any good discounts other than Beast. Are we playing Sarah? No, because you got Gamora. Turn 6 pop-offs a little bit. Trying to think what else I want in here. I mean, Angela... I literally just read the other day that Angela was a Guardian of the Galaxy for a while. I think she kind of fits in a bounce deck too, which is nice. Just thinking, like, do you have a Hitmonkey line here, or are some of these cards a little too expensive for Hitmonkey? Are you gonna have time to Hitmonkey, I guess, is the question. Yeah, Thor, I don't think Thor is a good... I just don't want Thor. I don't think he's a good fit. And it just doesn't match the game plan well. We're done with the theming, guys. The theming doesn't matter anymore. We got enough Guardians for the theme. I want to make the deck reasonably good now. How do I make this deck more powerful? Like, what's a good way to make the deck more powerful? We could do a Storm again. Yeah, Storm is interesting. Daredevil. I think Daredevil's a little unnecessary, maybe. Armor's not crazy. There are a lot of 1-drops, and we do care a lot about Nebula. Blue Marvel. Blue Marvel doesn't play super well at a bounce. I'm a little more intrigued by Odin, just because there are some great on reveals. That could be an interesting little spike. Odin Beast is kind of though. Negasonic protects Nebula? Not really against like a Killmonger though. Odin, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm gonna be wanting to play small stuff late. I almost like the idea of like a Khazar more, or even like a Titania, like other just good stuff to play late. We could do Falcon as well. Like this isn't a bad looking Falcon deck with all these ones. Falcon Nebula though you hate, so I don't think that's it. Because Beast Nebula we can control. I don't think Falcon we can control enough. Yeah, Chavez is also reasonable, honestly. Increase our consistency a little bit. I'm a tad worried about our curve on 6. Oh, Bast is a decent idea. Well, no, Bast is really bad with the top end Guardians. Bast is kind of bad for those. Monkey would be my pick, maybe still for power output. Although I worry about turn 6s, like sometimes you'll want to play Drax and a Monkey, and that sucks. But I think I like Chavez better here. All right, Chavez Guardians, man. If this doesn't work well, we're gonna have to, I don't know, we're gonna have to do something different because we're losing ranks. And I need more content. Yeah, I frankly, every deck I've played for the last like 2 weeks has been a Sarah deck. So I just can't play Sarah right now. I have to play things other than Sarah decks. I love Sarah decks. Sarah decks are very good. You can put anything in a Sarah deck and be happy with the results. Oh, dude, we killed their Mr. Negative. That's funny. So, like, listen, I think it's very reasonable to suggest Sarah decks at all times. But unfortunately for me, I just can't play Sarah right now. We've just had too much Sarah. Sorry, guys. Playing in late Jaguila early? Oh my goodness, dude. What on earth? Is this a bot by any chance? Oh, dude, I swear to God, my location rolls today have been awful. I keep hitting really bad locations. When I don't play blind, I get like the most insane missed opportunities. When I do play blind, I get immediately punished. Dude, their whole deck is rocks. This has to be a bot, right? This doesn't make any sense. There's no way this isn't a bot. Like, even this order, this has to be a bot. There's no way. I'm gonna lose too because I lost Space Throne too hard. Do bots play Mr. Negative decks? Okay, dude, come on, dude, come on, dude. This bot. No, dude. If the bot plays mid, I'm gonna lose my mind. There's no way the bot plays mid, right? I surely. Well, this is such a waste because I'm actually no. Hold up. I'm better off doing this. Yeah, we'll save Gamora for turn 6. Actually, I guess I could save Rocket for 6 as well, though, and just do like. This will leave. Oh no, I gotta be careful because I do want Groot to go. I do want Drax to go mid. It's like this, right? This is the play. I need Drax to be big enough mid to beat the Sunspot, and then Gamora will win left. Yeah, this is fine. It's gonna be a rock, obviously. They've got 17. Oh no! Shoot! Crap, I'm gonna lose. Oh no, dude. It's still a bot though, right? Like, it's still a bot. You don't play Mystique. Their hand has to be all rocks. But the problem is, like, Sunspot's still pretty big. Potentially. White Tiger. Okay, so we know Right's gone. I mean, they're not playing 13 power left. Their hand is all rocks. So I just win here and we're good to go, right? It's easy. I should probably step. There's no way it's 13 power left. It's just impossible. Just impossible. Famous last words, I know, but it's impossible. That's not enough. Thank you, bot, for the cubes. Okay. Hell yes with the Prime sub. 8 months. Welcome back. Yay, love you, Regis. Even though I'm not a Snap fan, but it doesn't really matter. You and your positivity always deserve my sub. So here you go. Thank you. Hell yes. Thank you, bot. We actually needed those cubes, man. We were on a bad streak with that last deck. We needed those, bot. You restored some order to the universe here. The Guardians deck undefeated. All right, Nebula. Ooh, I mean, it's two net. I mean, they're gonna have trouble playing two spots, right? It's hard to play two spots at once, right? Could we play Groot left this turn? Do they want to copy a card on two? I don't think so, right? Angela's actually not usually very good in these kind of matchups. Or excuse me, with these locations, it's actually hard to play to her. They don't want to play a Sinister Lending card on two, do they? I think I wait to play Groot next turn. They might though because of the Nebula. I just don't want to waste a 4 power here. I mean, if I got 6 out of them, I think we'd be happy. I'm not sure I'm happy about 4. Maybe they're scared of the Nebula already. I don't know. Maybe they're scared of the Nebula already. They're not. They're not scared of the Nebula. Oh, this one's good though. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yes. All right. The Nebula made up the difference. That's cool. Guess that's one way to think about it positively. Yeah, let's just wait. We'll Drax next turn. That's such a cool bishop still. These nebulous times too. This has got to be a little frustrating, doesn't it? Like, this is pretty high friction. Oh, there's passing. Oh my god, dude. So we'll definitely play Drax. Even as a 5, I think I'm okay with Drax. We might save that last spot for Chavez or something, but they gotta play to this soon. There is a chance this deck has a Killmonger. Could be like Sarah Bishop Killmonger stuff in here. So that's something we need to keep in mind for these nebulas. We don't want all our power baked into the nebulas, probably. Hey, Panda Villa, dude, thanks for the Prime sub. We do have the armor as well, so we could maybe use the armor as a surprise protection for the nebulas. I don't know. We're kind of running out of time to fill our spaces, so we might be able to do like Angela, Star-Lord, Rocket Raccoon mid next turn if we don't hit Gamora, and then just Chavez left on the final turn. Okay, Drax whiffs. There's the early Killmonger. Okay. Man, what are they waiting to play? Oh, we hit Gamora. They gotta play left now, right? Gamora's huge. They gotta play left now. They gotta play left. How can they not play left this turn? It's gonna be Sarah left. They gotta. It's a lock. They gotta play left. All right, big Gamora. Gamora number 2 will not be any extra big, unfortunately, but still plenty big. All right, they missed their Nova buff. No, we have one big problem here. This deck could easily have a Shang-Chi, but I don't really beat a Shang-Chi, do I? If they Shang-Chi, they're gonna play probably like a lizard with it or something. In which case, you know, they have like 8. I can't beat a Shang-Chi in good conscience, right? Maybe if the Shang-Chi rolled mid or something. Could I win mid like this? It's only 4 and 4 is 8. They surely can't force the Shang-Chi right. This just feels so weak. You know? Like, do we play it honestly or do we try to beat a Shang-Chi? I don't know, man. I don't know. If they don't have a Shang-Chi, we're probably big enough anyway, so I think we play to beat a Shang-Chi is my plan and hope the Shang-Chi rolls mid. I think that's our only chance. Oh no, don't go mid, don't go mid, don't go mid, don't go mid! No! Oh, I almost looked like a genius, dude. I almost looked like a genius, dude. Oh. Oh. I almost looked like a genius. Maybe we could have put Star-Lord here. That would have only played for a tie. And we thought this might be a lizard was part of the problem, right? So it wouldn't have been a lizard. It would have only tied. Oh no, it would have actually won, but we were playing around lizard a little bit, so I don't think that's right. I almost looked like a genius, man. Sadly, we lost that 50-50 there. We won a 50-50 and then lost a 50-50, so. Cat Zaddy. We like Yondu on 1. This actually might be a pretty good bounce hand. Crimson Cosmos, we actually can play 2. We have Drax, Gamora, and Chavez, all pretty good. M'Baku burns. Oh my. All right, so that seems to be pointing towards a lot of 1-drops. Oh. It's kind of scary. Are they going to want to play there or not? Their Ant-Man pretty much always dies, right? I was kind of hoping to bounce those dudes, but I guess I'll bounce right instead. That's fine. Shang-Chi sucks, but only when my opponent has it. Yeah, I don't know, man. I always have mixed feelings about Shang-Chi too, to be honest. And sometimes I think he feels way too good and he's way too prevalent, but at the same time, he kind of needs to exist. So I don't really know how to feel about him yet. I'm not sure the answer. Oh, random cards. Dang. Well, I mean, Yondu definitely does not have a lot of value as a random card. Squirrel Girl's kind of garbage. Probably playing Drax and Gamora on curve, so I don't really need to play Beast here. I mean, I can bounce the Yondu back. I just maybe free. These don't die if they don't play anything. If they play something, though, they both die. So I don't know. Well, not both. There's only one card, but you know what I mean. Yeah. It's turn 4. Is this where they first played a Cosmos, or do they keep going right because they're worried about winning right? Or maybe do they even go mid to kill the Beast? I think they're more likely to play here on 5 with Blue Marvel and Devil Dinosaur. So I think I'm still gonna go right here. But a little hard to say. A little hard to say. Both. Okay. That surprised me. Ah, Rescue Bast. Okay. So they're gonna want to play here. So Gamora should be a hit, but do we want to contest this is the question, because yeah, they might commit to it, but are we gonna be big enough? Because this is already 9. Are they gonna play? If they're gonna play, they got to play something big, because it has to be 4 or more. So if it's big, am I going to be able to beat it? Like if it's a Devil Dino, well, they just basted though, so can't, well, no, Devil Dino Bast is fine for them. So in other words, am I better off maybe just putting like an Abomination mid and say like Gamora on the final turn to assure our victory? I think we do, right? I can't beat Rescue plus Devil Dino. It's just too much. Just Blue Marvel. That we could have gone a little closer to 2. So do they beat 11 mid now? Shoot. Just got awkward. They snapped. Where is their power going? They're planning to go mid. How big is a Devil Dino? It's gonna have 4 cards. So it's gonna be +8, 11 power Devil Dino. It might be their biggest play. I have 11 with the squirrel. It's a tie. I don't think I beat the tiebreaker. Like, is this actually right? But the problem is here, if they play it here, I'm only adding 3 power. 14 to 6 is only an 8-point advantage. Like, are they more likely to play it mid? Are they more likely to play it? Could be a Valkyrie, yeah. Gosh dang it, man. I really wish I'd played left. I regret my life. I regret my decisions. I think we lose. Too many things beat us here. It has to be a Devil Dino for me to win, I think. Valkyrie we lose, obviously. Yeah, Valkyrie, dang it. If we played Gamora left this game, we would have had a shot, man. Yeah, I don't know. Tough one. Just tough. How do you know what they have, you know? We were aware enough, but still just no plays. Valkyrie's your free Series 3 card today. Is she worth it? I mean, she's a good card. She gets played a lot. It just depends on what decks you have to support it, really. With a curve here, I think we can play Mantis. Let's call our shot. Mantis left. We got this. Easy. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Ooh, Spicy Thanos. Okay, that's kind of handy to know they don't have that. Do we stick to the Angela plan, or do we just go Star-Lord? I'm gonna go Star-Lord left. I feel like these Thanos guys, they always put 2 or 3 of those stones together, man. I'm reaching out to my opponent, and I'm feeling Star-Lord left. I am a shot caller baller. Let's go. So here, right here, they're thinking like, oh, this guy keeps wrecking me, man. I gotta stop playing into his he's obviously thinking I'm gonna go mid, so he's gonna go right, which means I actually need to go mid because he knows I'm gonna go mid. He knows I'm gonna go right. So I don't know though, man. Just this kind of is always better here anyway, though. So I guess maybe we still go Shuri's Lab, don't we? His 8 is better anyway. Yeah, let's go right. Maybe we'll call the shot anyway. I don't know. Can we get the perfect Guardians game? Oh, Mysterio makes life easy. That's not a Mysterio though. They don't have Mysterio. What is that? Korg. Okay. Ant-Man left. Sure. Time Stone. Okay, ramping out. 5-drop here for them. Where's a 5-drop going? Devil Dino right doesn't really make any sense. You'd want a Devil Dino mid. You'd want a Iron Man right maybe. Could already play Valkyrie. Oh, I don't have Gamora anyway, so it doesn't even matter. What am I worried about? We could do something like this. A little spicy play. Would be my turn 6 line, because I'd have, you know, these are 2 1 0s. That's 2. Turn 5, we probably play Gamora. Turn 6, we just dump a bunch of cheap stuff in Angela. It's kind of intriguing. I like that. Beast is adding some power back anyway, which is nice. Scorpion gets doubled twice, maybe. They did play mid, so that was correct. But what was it gonna be? I don't know. Devil Dino? Professor X. Oh. Oh, I don't like that. If we're playing Gamora, she's got to go right. Do they have Shang-Chi? I don't have armor. I don't even know if Angela's going to make sense next turn. Probably not, right? Yeah, I mean, this is our play, but nah, I'm not feeling good about it. They're going left at least. Both, okay. Don't Shang-Chi me, bro. Kazar. Surely they don't have room for Shang-Chi, right? There's no way. Oh, no. No way, dude. No way. Dude, no. Come on. Dude, like, that's so stupid, dude. Like, they're only at 10 power, too. Like, come on. What an absolutely ridiculous roll. I would absolutely demolish left. God. Okay. What a high roll, man. We played this game so interestingly too, I thought. Like, such a fun game. Are we sure that Nebula isn't cursed? I haven't even seen one. Did I put her in the deck? she just never, they never, like when it's late and I'm tired and I gotta get a video quick because it's a new card, they never show up, you know? The cards never show up. So, okay, I actually like Nebula left a lot here because if the opponent plays, it reduces their ability to contest New York. Like, they're not going to be able to swing cards into New York because, oh, this is a bot. You can't have a flare on a base card. Sullivan, the bot here. He's going to get us, man. He's going to get us. Hard playing that swarm, dude. Don't get us, Sullivan, the bot. Don't do it, Sullivan. Why does the bot take so long? Did they add like fake delays into the bot's plays? It's 100% a bot, right? That's a normal background. It has to be. Where is this bot playing, man? They don't do anything that makes sense. I have no idea. Where do they play? Yeah, I mean, I do think we'll beat the bot snapping, but frankly, we're not there yet, man. It's looking a little iffy, to be honest. You can't reliably predict where they're going to play because they're an idiot bot. That's all my cards are kind of weak. I'm playing 4/5s and 3/4s and stuff. Okay, that was a good shot at least. Bishop's pretty late. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose to this bot, man. I'm actually gonna lose to this bot. The bishop does get eaten though, which is hilarious. I mean, will the bot play right as it's supposed to? Do they not care about right? Who knows, dude? He's gonna play MODOK into Apocalypse and just win. Yeah, Sullivan can't. Oh my god, dude, I'm gonna lose. Okay, so we know right is safe, right? So we should be fine. I mean, there's no way they're adding any weird, spicy extra power there or anything, right? There's just no way. I mean, frankly, maybe I just do something like this to be extra safe, I guess. This puts me at 19. We should be totally fine. What can they possibly do? If one card, no flexibility. We already snapped. Okay, this should be fine. The bots even they don't even give you the cubes, man. Sullivan, what a jerk. Sullivan the bot's a total jerk, dude. Hey, Sir Frankster, I love you, man. Make your opponent retreat. Legendary Outlaw. Can I click that? Morbius boosters. All right, man. Actually, do love Morbius. Ooh. Alex Ross. Captain America Agent 13. Cool. I grew up with Sullivan. He was a really nice guy. All right, we'll play. Ooh, we'll play Yondu early. Get a feel for their plays a little bit for the Rocket Raccoon later. Rock. Nebula on 1. Okay, that makes life a little awkward. We can't go too hard at it, unfortunately. I mean, we can play 2 cards here. Oh, we missed our shot, man. Goose. Goose is kind of a good Guardians theme card, but not a good fit for this deck, I don't think. Where are they gonna play, man? I don't even know. I'm already full up on Nebula is the problem. Dang it, dude, I've missed every shot so far.
Wind aid my
Can Drax carry this? We gotta do some math. Oh, he can't because he goes mid. I mean, we can get him buffed to go mid, but we're gonna lose flooding, obviously. Surely the opponent still, do they play here at all? Oh, maybe they don't. Maybe they know. I don't know. Maybe they do though. Come on, Drax, man. Come on, Drax. Gosh dang it, man. I have called every single shot wrong. I mean, every single Guardian has been incorrect. I haven't gotten one single shot right. Oh, Groot goes mid, but I'm just hoping that he gets his shot called first. God dang it. How do they not have more rocks, man? I need you to have. I did it again. I called it wrong again. Every single card has been wrong. How am I wrong every time? Oh my god, bro. I didn't get a single one right. Oh man. Look at every single Guardian. It's unbuffed. They're all mid. Good lord. Even Mantis missed too. Surprised Yondu didn't just say, nah, man, sorry. No cards destroyed for you. Okay. Opponent's gonna play left. Easy, obvious choice. 100% of the time. Easy. Oh, Deadpool. We can't really... Well, we can armor, actually. We could armor this Deadpool if we had it. We might later if we don't hit it now. Okay, Sakaar is not great for us, unfortunately. Only if they played a card there would it be great. Armor? One time? Oh... Dude, can someone give me a reality check? I feel like every single game I've had a location that just completely screws me tonight. I can't every time I play a card in a blind location, it goes wrong, and every time I don't play in a blind location, I miss an opportunity over and over again. Every single time. Okay, this actually is really good though. Really good. Yeah, nice. Probably should have snapped. We're actually trying to climb tonight. I forget sometimes. I mean, this is where this should go. I don't really technically have to win this though, so I could just go really hard in mid. You know what I mean? Like just really win mid. Since we think left is secured 100%.
All systems go.
I mean, now I feel like maybe just Chavez right is also okay to flip this back, because now they have to win all 3 spots. Just no way, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Victory. Okay, Nebula chilling in hand, surveying all the proceedings. Drawn a little late, but it's important to know. Sometimes she hits late. Okay, I mean, we don't have great rolls on Quantum Tunnel, but I kind of like the idea of Yondu bouncing back, man. That's fun. Oh, that's a good hit. Beast is probably the worst possible roll, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. Ooh, Nebula. I would love to hit a Mantis here, man. Okay, this is big, I guess. Ooh, Invisible Woman with Death. Maybe a Hela deck? Oh, yes! We did it! We actually did it. They're so screwed. I'm not gonna snap because they'll leave. That is amazing, actually. Okay. We both denied them a Hela potentially on the Invisible Woman, and of course Nebula is now scaling. If they do still hit an organic Hela, we might have a problem, obviously, because they could bounce cards right. It's not like it's over yet, but I'd rather be in this spot than otherwise. Hopefully they just don't get a good Hela play, though. You know, discard it early, or don't have enough stuff, or rolls weird, who knows. Okay. Hit something bad. Blade into... Oh, Agatha, dude! That's freaking cool, dude. That Agatha... Oh, this is a bot, man. It's a bot again. Oh, dude, we're getting so many bots tonight. Well, that's sad. I didn't want to play a bot. I mean, I guess I'll snap a bot. The odds of the bot hitting a Hela successfully seem pretty bad, right? Right? The bot's not hitting Hela, right? Oh. That's a way for them to tie Sanctum. Surely the bot's not gonna beat us, right? This takes me to 23. Oh, should I snap the bot? Is it gonna leave if I snap? I'm so sad every good game I get with Nebula is a bot game, by the way. It's really frustrating. Victory. Literally every time I draw Nebula early, it's a bot. I can't get a real human game with Nebula, man. Oh yeah, did the vision not get quantum tunneled? Wait. I didn't notice, or did they play something else into there? I didn't actually notice. Ooh. The opponent may not want to play the Vibranium Mines to disrupt their deck, and if they maybe we'll disrupt them if they do. I'm willing to take a few mines. I think it's okay. Hello. Hello, Murder World. Okay, we can actually put Vibranium there, no problem. I think they're going to want to play right, so they want to play left. Well, they might want to play left, but we don't know. Anyway, we're going to get a bonus either way, I think. So we'll play right. Yep, cool. Rocket, thank you, buddy. Ooh, that's fine. I don't care about that. I think this is probably one more turn where I would expect them to want to play right, so I think we'll go for Groot for sure. They may not have anything to play for the record, but at the very least we'll try with a Groot. Oh, they go mid this time. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so this reads like Electro Destroyer to me, probably. So they are gonna want to play like a Warpath right, maybe like a Professor X or something somewhere else. I don't know. Well, I think we still roll right here. We'll see. Oh man, mid. Oh, just Sandman, Electro Ramp Sandman. Oh, I don't know why I went to Destroyer. I guess I haven't seen Sandman in a while. Well, we're way ahead right, so maybe we Gamora mid to shore up mid a little bit. You would expect maybe a Doctor Doom, but you never know where it's going to get played is the problem. It's never going to be left. Well, maybe it is left, because now they probably don't care about Vibranium Mines much. So if they played a Doctor Doom here into an Odin, they'd have 13. I would need the Gamora to contest that. They wouldn't play it anywhere else because they'd want to shut down the Nebula. They don't care about their draw. They probably have everything they need by now. It's a tough call, though. I don't know. This is a tough call. I'm not confident I know. I'm ahead enough right, though, that... Well, it depends on Sunspot. We're not always ahead enough right, but we're ahead enough right. Oh, shoot, dude. Why play it there? Why not play it where the Nebula... I mean, I think this makes us fine, though, for the record. Because Odin takes them to 16, and I go to 21. I guess I could have a Magneto to take them to 20. Oh, actually, it would take them to 21. But I'd win a tie with a Magneto. Do you think like a Killmonger beat me? Like a Killmonger here would win? Not impossible, but I don't think it's likely. It's not impossible though. Killmonger left could be kind of cool. I think this is the best play into Odin though, really is the best chance we have at a win condition. Magneto mid. That would pull a Drax and a Groot. I'd still win there too. That'd be fine. I mean, I wouldn't win mid, but I'd win 13 to 9. Yeah. Cool. I'm really surprised they didn't play it at the Nebula location. I mean, they must not have had Chavez in their deck, number one, because in that case, you would have never worried about Vibranium Mines. I mean, maybe, of course, there's the double layers of like, oh, he's going to play Gamora on Vibranium Mines because he knows I want to stop the Nebula, you know, etc. Yeah, clearly there's some double bluff type stuff that could happen there, but still thought they would actually play there. It didn't matter. We were big enough anyway, which is good. Nebula obviously was insane. It's going to probably be a 1-9 that game or something. Ooh, Nebula early. Quantum Realm Nebula, or do we like maybe Angela better there? Because well, I mean, they both scale, so people may have a hard time playing to Quantum Realm later. They may decide they don't want to, right? Because it's like, oh man, I'm not gonna play my 5-drop on Quantum Realm. So maybe Nebula will get some nice bonuses. I think that's a reasonable conclusion to make. Yeah, we don't need Angela if Nebula does work there. It's fine. We'll spread our scaling here. Hey, Capitan, man. Thanks to Prime sub, Capitan. Lemuria. Okay. Yeah. Let's go freaking big here, man. Are we going to... This will still work, right? Yeah, I think this still works. I think if they play here... They don't play here, so it doesn't matter. But if they play there, I think that still works, right? Playing left. What's that going to be? I don't know. Yondu is eating Hulk. Oh! Maybe like a big... well, that kind of makes me think Lockjaw after seeing Thor. Oh, Jubilee is a good way to contest Quantum Realm, that's for sure. Oh, but they hit Lockjaw. But Lockjaw's still good to go into Quantum Realm, frankly. Like that's still not bad. Do we want to bother with this? Is this unnecessary? Do we try to win mid and left? I don't know if we can win left, though, is the problem. It just depends on these Lockjaw rolls. Because the stuff getting summoned out is not going to be, you know, relegated to 2. But it could also be like a hammer, and they obviously might have like a wasp or something. So, I don't know. Man, they didn't play mid at all. Okay. We'll see. Okay, I pulled one big card out of their deck. That's cool. One less Lockjaw roll for something big, maybe. There's the wasp in hand, unfortunately. How big will this be? Oh, pretty big. Dang, dude. So, boy. If I play a Drax, it's 5 power. But man, they could also just win mid so easily because they can, you know, like we saw that Hulk, right? Anything that size, just plop it mid. Not the Hulk because we destroyed it, but you know, anything that big, which we assume they have a lot of, and plop it there. Hammer here, like we don't win mid, man. We don't win mid. I only have 1 card to play. We know they're playing left because we know they have hammer. There's just no way. They've got to be big enough to win mid. I have to believe. I mean, maybe they're out of big stuff. We got Chavez, Hulk, and Hulk gone, but you think there's like a Magneto, Odin. I mean, I guess Odin, yeah, even Odin wins 13-12. I'll see it out for you guys. I think we should retreat, though. I think this is a really bad place to play. But we'll try just for fun. Yeah, there's the Magneto. Oh, yeah, that even makes life even worse. Yeah, it just sets up the tie. This would have to roll into a 0 power card, of which, of course, it's not possible. Actually, there's nothing left, so it's just +2. Even worse, really. Even worse. Surprised they played anything there. Oh, I guess there's nowhere else to play it. You can't play it mid, but yeah. as we suspected. Too much. Hey, Dr. Harrison, thanks for the 4 months. Hey, Regis, thanks for all the great content. Well, hey, Dr. Harrison, thanks for all the great subs, man. That's very nice of you. Weird world. It's gonna be destroying cards in their deck that I then won't draw. That's good or bad, I don't know. Depends on what we see. We lost to the bot? I don't think our last opponent was a bot. I didn't see any bot indications. I guess I wasn't really looking closely, but what bot indicators did we see? Oh, his name was Bot. Oh, okay. So not actually a bot, but I gotcha. I mean, yeah, we can play the Nebula for now. It's my Rocket Raccoon, dude. They're calling my shots. They're playing my deck. This isn't fair, man. This is rude, dude. Very rude. It's working better. It's working better against me than it has my opponent so far, man. Okay, Groot hitting. That's good. Oh, that's fine. We don't really care. We got what we wanted out of it anyway, so that's fine. All right. Actually, that actually just gives me more opportunities to play the Nebula, frankly, doesn't it? It's kind of cool. Cosmos, Doc Ock. Ooh. Maybe we just give up right. Like, do we really care that much about right? I could skip 5 and go Doc Ock She-Hulk, but in that case, I'd want to play a Cosmos so the Doc Ock doesn't pull, right? So go 5, 15. I don't know. It's interesting, I guess. That Juggernaut's gonna give me some options. Ugh. Oh, Cosmo. Good work, buddy. You did it, Cosmo. Thank you, man. I don't know. This might stop a Gamora too, which is pretty cool if they hit my Gamora. But it's still gonna be hard to get big enough because we're tied here. Like Doc Ock plus 10 is kind of risky. If they go Gamora here, a Chavez could flip either. Well, Chavez wouldn't actually flip left. Doc Ock would beat Chavez, but She-Hulk would lose to Chavez Gamora. We'll see. What is your net cubes of this deck? I don't know. Ooh, Wave is also fine, right? Yeah, Wave's fine. Okay. Well, I feel better about this play actually with the Wave, because now they're going to be more limited than me. Like, Chavez here loses because it's 9-9. No! Gamora doesn't lose. No! No! Could have actually got She-Hulk right. It would have been at 12-14. Maybe I should have. I didn't even really think about it much. I was just set on mid. Maybe flipping right was better. Because then I had a 3-spot advantage. I think it was better. I just kind of forgot about it. Yeah, that guy's deck was awesome, wasn't it? Because it was my freaking deck. My freaking deck, dude. All right, Angela's good. Ooh, I love Wakandan Embassy. Always better for me. Always. Armor on Nebula would be nice, but we never seem to have both together. I've never found them both together. We don't even see that many Nebulas, but definitely don't see enough together. Ooh, Shuri's Lab. That might be a good spot for armor since I don't have a Shang-Chi myself. It's far more likely the opponent has removal than me since I don't have any. Mine is a 0% chance, so theirs is absolutely a higher chance. Lizard Bishop is definitely making me think Shuri, or excuse me, Sarah control anyway. So that probably tracks. I mean, yeah, I would prefer to get Nebula down earlier rather than later, but where are they playing at, man? Do they want to play Shuri's Lab on 4? What are they playing on 4? Maybe Hitmonkey plus Mysterio. Yeah, they might actually play Hitmonkey here. Not a Hitmonkey, but something. Just a Sentinel. Okay, that's a pretty weak turn for them. If they had that Sentinel in hand earlier, they should have played it on 2 and Lizard later, but because you can fill the curve, but they may not have had it in hand yet, of course. Since we don't have a, well, let's see if, so I'm bouncing, like, let's think, right? 1 1 1 1. Just trying to do some math here, obviously, right? Like 2 3 4 5. So I can play all of this. Is that definitely more power than a Chavez next turn? Like, I don't really have anywhere to play the Chavez is my real concern, so I think so. Would love if the Star-Lord hit in particular, right? That'd be nice. It does hit. Okay. Cool. I get a chance to double hit on the Star-Lord now, which is nice. Very cool. There's the Sarah. Okay, so how scary of a pop-off do we think we have here? Just realized this does literally nothing. Ever. Man, it's hard to know how big they're gonna get. Because you just don't know where like the Hitmonkey's gonna go. They're revealing first, so even the Scarlet Witch on Shuri's Lab doesn't deny them. Oh, they just don't have it. Okay, cool. That's fine by me. The armor might have helped. This is definitely a deck that could be running Shang-Chi. The Angela, we'd have to actually debate the Shang-Chi range on the Angela. Like, keeping it at 8 might be better, honestly, to prevent any Shang-Chi outs there. But apparently they just didn't have what they needed. Okay, Yondu. Hey, buddy. Your island can definitely be a good encourager of the Guardians. Oh, Nebula gone. Nice. You don't get to have fun with your new card. Not here. Oh, but we do. But we do. Is this the right place to put this? Yeah, they're going to want to play the Mirror Island anyway, so let's stagger her a little bit elsewhere, right? Do they keep going back to Mirror Island? Oh, that's the place they're also going to want to play, unfortunately. How big do we want to get there? I mean, like, Drax, Gamora, Chavez is a pretty natural line on Nexus. I don't think we have to play there yet, though. I mean, we're not expecting this deck to have, like, a... oh, no! You absolute jerk, bro! No! That is rude! Yeah, we got to start putting power in. We shouldn't expect a Killmonger, I wouldn't think. The cool thing about this Gamora is, like, oh really? They didn't go for Nexus. Maybe that surprises me. I wonder what the huh? I don't know, because Nexus just helps you win flooding anyway. The funny thing about this Daredevil is it's like, I guess they could like Shang-Chi the Gamora. There is maybe a world in that regard where I do like this instead. That still beats like a, well, it doesn't beat a Doc Ock, I guess. Is there any chance there's like a Doc Ock? It's enough to contest to Professor X, which would be my main concern. And it sets up that I can't be like Shang-Chi and I can just Gamora next turn. I mean, Doc Ock, we'd have what, 10, and then worst case, the Rocket Raccoon would be 4 is 14. I mean, I guess that would lose me the game if it were a Doc Ock, but if it's a Shang-Chi, I also probably lose the game. I don't know. This is kind of the sneaky play, more than the good play. Sometimes sneaky plays are good, sometimes they're not good. Sometimes you just want to play the right things, right? So, I don't know. We'll see. See ya, Jay Shitted, man. Thanks for hanging out while you could, man. Played something. Okay.
Friendly neighborhood
Oh,
Spider-Man
see,
here.
Spider-Man is not good news. Oh, shoot. Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man. No, Spider-Man. I mean, obviously they win, right? I mean, there's a chance, right? Like, did they not have 7 power? Their deck has been all small stuff. I would expect a Chavez in the deck minimum. I would expect maybe a Chavez minimum, but I'm very curious. I want to see it out. It's probably just Chavez, right? Yeah. If we had been able to play it a flooded, I wonder, like, we could have actually, I guess we had to put power here anyway, but yeah, tough one. We know what week High Evolutionary is supposed to come out. I don't know the weeks. I don't remember hearing. I used to think they were in order of the video, but they don't seem to be. Okay, Altar of Death. We do have armor to maybe snipe that later. We could also feed some small stuff there to ramp up. We're not great with ramp though, so I don't think that's probably advisable. Rocket and Groot, right? Put the bros together here. Okay, we need him to play a card right. Or not. We need him to play a card mid. They're not going to be playing anything to Cosmos, obviously, so Rocket. Kind of wasted, but at least he got in early. That's nice. All right, guys, 1 second. I'm checking my match history. I'm already getting pretty tired. It's getting late. I just don't think I have enough games with either of our decks tonight to get a video. Just checking my stats real quick. Ooh, Storm left. Drax is really good into Storm left. I think we'll try it, right? And then maybe we win left and right. Could always be a Juggernaut, of course. Oh, we got a snap. Maybe that's Signal's Juggernaut. Maybe it's Jessica Jones. I actually don't beat either, so there are a few ways to lose this, of course. Enchantress we actually tie, minus of course any Dr. Dooms, etc. We don't have a way to add any additional power over there though. Does Gamora go right here? Probably. They haven't played a big card yet. They might want to play like a Sarah, right? I don't know what they're gonna be. Nope. Wave. Oh, okay. Was this actually like a Sandman deck this whole time? This feels like Dr. Doom to me. Dr. Doom mid. I can't beat it. I go to 13 to 15. Actually 13 to 17. What else could this wave be? It's got to be a Dr. Doom, right? Doom would go right, maybe She-Hulk mid. I don't see us winning. I don't think we got it. This deck's a little too honest for that. We are just playing cards the way they're meant to be played. Old school, honest, real man deck, real workman, blue collar deck. You know. Okay, Angela's fine. Lewis kind of sounds like it could be a bot, maybe. Is that a bot card? Maybe not. Savage Land. I like space. Savage Land is tough for me. Ooh, opponent won't want to play there though, so that's kind of cool. That gives Nebula a real chance. Morbius. Cloning Vats. Is this enough to single-handedly contest Savage Land? Like, I don't know, man. That's kind of risky. That's kind of risky. I might need to add some power there late. Yondu cloning Vats. I mean, even if I destroy 4 cards out of their deck, I'm not really doing anything that interesting, right? These together kind of do more, but not really still enough. Could have swapped these out, I guess. That feels like a bot play. Doesn't have to be based on this, but it feels like a bot play. Gamora, if she hits, is insane. Do I Yondu again? Doesn't materially change anything, I don't think. What did I get off the Yondu? I don't even remember. My deck tracker's not showing it either. What did Yondu hit? What did my Yondu hit? Deck tracker shows unknown. What was it? I don't even remember. And it's not showing. I had it blocked? You guys can't see it either? Oh. For some reason, deck tracker says unknown. I don't know what it is. Oh my god, I'll never know. I'll have to watch the VOD. There's no way to know. Okay. Still feels like a bot to me, but APOC mid. Just playing the apocalypse mid. Okay, man. You can't. These bots, bro. I can't trust them. I can't trust them, man. This should be fine, right? Going to 13 to 10. Chavez is 9. MODOK is MODOK's 8. What else would this deck have? I think this is fine, right? I mean, technically armor is more. Well, no. This is more. No, because if they play here, he's getting bigger, right? So should be fine. All right. I'm getting a lot of bots tonight, I feel like. Oh god, I'm barely big enough to beat a Chavez there. I thought I just kind of took that one for granted, but it should have, but it was close. Okay. Again, every time I get a Nebula game, it's a bot. It's like the game is syncing up my draws with my bot games, man. Give me one Nebula game against a human, please. Oh, what was that? I'm clicking through everything so fast because I'm so tired. I want to go to bed. Nebula, please release me from this prison. All right. Was it Hell Cow? I don't know, man. I don't know. Sanctum Sanctorum we cannot beat, unfortunately. We don't have a way to play to that at all in this deck. We have to scale big on our 2 spots. I don't even know if it's right to play Rocket Raccoon in this case. Certainly Nebula feels weak in this kind of matchup. No 1-drop for the opponent. If these don't hit, I don't know. Oh, especially doesn't feel like it's worth playing now. I need to hold and make sure my cards go pretty far in this game. Like I might need Angela plays. I gotta be careful here. No Cosmo? No Cosmo. Seemed kind of bad in a deck with about 47 on reveals. I don't know. Seemed like I'd really limit my ability to contest the lane Cosmo was in, right? That was my fear anyway. Yeah, I know he's associated with the Guardians of the Galaxy, but I also want to win Marvel Snap games. Like you know, I think we're doing it justice. I think it's okay. Yeah, hard to know where this is gonna go, but Drax getting doubled mid if he hits is like a huge boon for us. I'm worried about them having removal in this deck. Clearly, it looks like a Shang-Chi is a possibility. So, might want to hit that armor sooner rather than later. Cantress is fine. I mean, she's big. Almost as big as Drax, and she has a bonus upside. That's crazy, isn't it? I think we need to split here a little bit to make sure we don't get wrecked by... Well, let's see, like Professor X here would go to 5. We'd beat that, that's fine. Pull Zabu over. Might limit them a little bit. Basically, I don't want to play Gamora because it's too all in. I'm still worried about Shang-Chi though. Shang-Chi would clear my 2 biggest threats mid, and I think I'd be in a real trouble spot. They can wait to play it on turn 6 as well, because I'm not drawing armor. I know we're getting Chavez next turn, so probably playing Gamora Yondu. I could probably play Gamora right, Yondu left, and try to hedge a little, but then I don't think I'd win a tie because they'd benefit from Shuri's Lab, and I wouldn't into a tiebreaker. Into a tiebreaker. So we'll see. Oh, the Daredevil sees defeat. Cool. Okay. This deck's really not that bad, by the way, guys. We're like dead even. That's kind of decent, man. For like a meme thematic deck like this, it's not bad. This almost never hits on 1, but I'm gonna hit it this time, baby, because I'm a baller. Told you. So Sunspot's got to put 4 more energy in to contest this Rocket Raccoon. That kind of shows you a lot, really. Yeah, we can go big on Baxter Building if armor's there. No Nebula, though. Psylocke. Psylocke on 2, Mr. Negative, maybe. It seems like a good spot to put this because we're gonna end up with a big card here. Maybe we put something here. They've already got 2 spots occupied. Now 3 spots occupied left. Is that a Mr. Negative? What is that? Jubilee. That kind of reads negative. Mystique. Oh, it's a bot. Dude, I'm getting so many bot games tonight. Yeah, bot confirmed. So many bot games. I like almost never get bot games, I feel like. This is kind of a cool bot. And by the way, again, a Nebula game is a bot game every single day of my life, every single time. Like we always did it somehow. I don't know how. Gamora mid. I mean, that's definitely where I want the big card to be. It's a bot. Who knows where it's gonna play? I don't know. There's no logic. Okay. Double Dino's tiny. You knew it was a pop when you played Nebula. Excellent point. Excellent point. This is probably the biggest I ever get here, and I'm not susceptible to armor. Only would be susceptible to a Valkyrie, which, I mean, my god, I guess if they hit me with a Valkyrie, I lose. Oh, they just retreat. Okay. Victory. Thank you for the 2 cubes, Mr. Botman. Yeah, I cannot get a real Nebula game against a real human, man. If we were playing a real deck right now, we would be up so many cubes playing against all these bots. Here's a human, and I got a Nebula. We played Seafoam Taco. I remember them in a video recently. Okay. Yeah, let's go Nebula right. I believe in right. It's gonna be Sanctum Sanctorum. M'Baku on 1. Cool. Par Sinister. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, they're definitely not gonna want to play there, right? They may play right though. Let's do we put both in? I mean, Kind of want to leave some space for a Groot and stuff. Not really that good at Bar Sinister. Like Chavez is my best play. I don't really care about their resources. Let's just put Raccoon in for now. Okay, they don't do anything. Great. Great. One way or another, I was getting 2 power, right? It's kind of nice. All right, Groot's going left. It's just the question: are they going to play right or left? I think they're going to play right because they want to beat Nebula, and they know they're going left anyway. So we'll just use Groot to match right. If they play anything, that is. What are we going to put in Bar Sinister? I mean, Gamora, if we can hit it's pretty cool. That's about it. Hey, Tingus, dude, what's up? Okay. We got them thinking, I think, man. They're thinking. Or loading up the stream, one of the two. I'm still that guy earlier from earlier in the stream. I don't know if he's still here. Maybe he is. I don't know. I'm gonna give him a bit of a hard time. Dude, they played left. Like, come on. Oh, it's just Wasp. We played him, and he came like within a 10th of a second of me hitting in turn. He said, "Just join the stream. Just came in. Did you have the card or not?" Like, dude, come on. Like, come on. He just joined. Okay, they just do not care about Asteroid Ib at all. No respect for, no respect. Ooh, Dracula's gonna be tough to beat, isn't it? How do we win mid? How do we win mid? I mean, I'm never gonna beat this Dracula, am I? I just don't get big enough. I don't see how to beat it. I guess I try to get big right instead, and then just play Chavez mid. So I'm just like dumping my hand here. Seems okay, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be really, really hard to win though. I mean, it's true that he has enough cards in hand that maybe maybe it's hard to get a good Dracula. I don't know. I have the feeling we're not gonna beat Bar Sinister though. Is my real concern. Like, how does Chavez contest Bar Sinister, I guess? Lockjaw, so definitely big cards incoming. Ah, Vision's pretty chill. Just an easy 28 here while still winning mid. It's gross. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't win, right? They have to have the worst roll in history on this Dracula. Like 7 here, 21 here, they know is fine. And they go to 18. Man, I really don't want to give up 4 cubes, but I also just want to see what they have. Clearly, it's going to be some big stuff, but you imagine with Wasp and Baku and Lockjaw already gone, there's just no way that the Dracula can low roll. You have to imagine they only have 6s left, so I don't think this is the game. I don't think this is the game.
Escaped.
Okay. Ooh. We contest Gamma Lab or just Nebula right, man. Nebula right always. They're scared, dude. They ain't playing over here. They want to play the Gamma Lab, so Nebula's just like gonna scale up a little bit. Oh, she would have been great in Plunder Castle. Dang it, I never picked the right location for Nebula. Never ever one time have I picked the right spot. Mysterio's good too, dang it. I have never. Oh, you're kidding. Dude, you're actually kidding me. How can this be real? How can this be real? Just cannot pick my shot for nothing, man. No way. Come on. I don't even want to play this game anymore. I'm too tilted. I don't have time for this garbage. Dude, that Mysterio is just a background. You see that? Look, he doesn't. There's like, what is that? What is that art for? It's like, what is that? I think that's the Hulk's background. Yeah, it looks like it is. Ripped it out. What a ridiculously unfortunate turn of events across the board, man. Okay, Geo Mesh. Ooh, we could do something spicy with armor, dude. I like this. This is cool. They're never gonna play the murder world. Oh, I guess this turn it doesn't actually matter though. It's really the next 2 turns that matter. But at the same time, like, really? Like, if they play here again, dude. Dude, come on, dude. Come on though, seriously, like for real. Come on though. Like no way, right? Come on. How you, ugh. Bro. No, I'm not gonna beast it. It's fine. They're gonna fill it up, so we'll be fine. Right, like we'll just win it on power. It's all good. Once they fill it up, Nebula just outscales it easily, right? All right, man. I guess they can beast it again, but okay. Back to 6. We're gonna want to play right again, right? Is this a bot again, by the way? Yeah, it's a bot. Oh my god, dude. All I get are bots. No wonder they were playing there. They knew what I was doing. It's freaking bots, man. Freaking bots again. Of course, every time I get a turn 1 Nebula, it's a bot. I'm not saying this like in a conspiratorial way, like, oh, the game is doing something weird. It's just a weird coincidence that keeps reoccurring. Great play, man. Great play, Mr. Botman. You did it. You did it, Mr. Botman. Shava is a pretty good grab, I guess, to be honest. Do we have any fears of the opponent somehow adding power here? Because Nebula's gonna go to 8. Is there any risk that somehow she does not go to 8? Like they do some kind of buff or weird thing or something, like a random Khazar or something? I don't know, man. I better be safe, honestly. Just in case. I don't want to throw 4 cubes into a bot here. In case of some random garbage we don't know about. Alright. Absorbing, man. Okay, Mr. Botman, good job. Is my MMR so bad I'm just getting a bunch of bots? Like, what is the deal, man? We've played like 12 bots tonight, I swear to God. I never get any bots, hardly. I wish I was playing a real deck, dude. We'd be farming right now. I'd be ranked 75, 80 already. But also, I just need more games with Nebula. Give me them Nebula games, dude. Stretch. Let's play Mantis early. She's a little easier if she whiffs, you know. Not everybody has 1-drops in their deck, so 2-drops are far more likely, I think, for Rocket Raccoon. Ooh, Killmonger could be a spicy way to deal with Deadpool, maybe. If we go into the final turn without priority, could be nice. Incoming Space Throne, right? Okay. Venom in hand up there. All right. No easy way for me to shut this down right now, though. We just want to eat that Deadpool later. It's still gonna be kind of hard to eat that Deadpool, though. To be honest, because we're gonna have to lose priority. We could maybe beast on 5 to lose priority. It's not a crazy idea. That's Venom already. Okay, that's pretty good. Wolverine on Metropolis passing some extra buffs in there.
Enough said, bub.
Okay, that's really nasty big now. Null destroyed. Cool. Yeah, this is weird because they can move these to New York, so they're always stressful. I don't know. I think we're gonna bounce Beast and Star-Lord on 5. Try to lose priority for the Killmonger Deadpool later. Okay, we called our shot on the Drax. That's nice. We can go Groot instead, I guess. Is that gonna lose me priority? Probably, but not always, man. They need to have they need to play something right for me to really lose priority. Shoot. Are they going to? No. Dang it. This needs to be big here, man. Dang it. I really just wanted to lose priority. Shoot. Oh, is that enough? Nope, still not enough. Dang it, dude. Calling my shot here actually screwed me. Now I can't Killmonger the Deadpool. I mean, it's not that big anyway, I guess, but it's not small. This is actually 7. I mean, I'm only going to 8 here. I mean, it's gonna make them work for it. Wolverine wouldn't be enough. Am I overdoing it left, I think is the question. Right. Maybe that instead, right? Oh no, hold up. Oh, hold up. I have 1 drop, so that's not very good. Killmonger's risky. I guess Venom's fine though. Angela will be big, right, for the Venom? So that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I kind of like this better. Killmonger first still eats the Mantis, so I don't know if I like the Killmonger at all. We don't think it does anything for them. They're snapping. I don't know, man. This is worth a shot at least. I don't think we get there, but it's worth a shot. Oh man, they went big mid. Dang. Okay, I didn't expect that so much. Are we big enough? Right. That's gonna be like a death and a Deadpool, so I doubt it. Got like 16. I thought they'd hold 1 dude left. This is an insanely cool Venom play, honestly. But yeah, death Deadpool. Yeah, I don't think we had any math here that beats that, do we? I can't really add any additional power here easily. +5. I mean, if we'd Angel it here, I guess technically it's a hard shot to call. I'm surprised they didn't go death here, to be honest. Seems like a great way to scale up Metropolis. I would have maybe played Deadpool there and death there to go 15. Because I could have just as easily replayed the Angela right. Just kind of a 50-50 shot, I guess. Guys, I gotta take a pee break. I'll be right back. We're back. Nebula and the Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. Is Nebula bait? I don't know yet. Good question though. I feel like we've barely drawn her, to be honest, which might point more towards bait than not. Perhaps if she's, you know, if you're not hitting her on 1 consistently, I do think that probably hinders her power level a fair bit. This is probably not a real showcase of Nebula though, to be honest. Like, this is kind of more of a meme thematic deck than a real deck, so at the same time I don't know that I'm really learning much here about the Nebula's prowess. They mean, is it bait for opponents to play into her so you can Guardian? I doubt that's what they meant, but but in that regard, sure, that's the reason Nebula's in this deck, yeah, but maybe Keisho will chime in, but I have a feeling Keisho meant more about like purchasing or playing in a meta deck. Perhaps Keisho will enlighten us about their intent. Okay, so we got a bounce deck. Regis understood what I meant. Yes, I got one. Finally got one. Yes. This is probably a little better against any Shang-Chi's. I don't think I really expect the Shang-Chi in a bounce deck necessarily, but yeah, maybe a little better. Just hoping we're big enough here at all. Oh, why are they arg? They arged. Yondu got a Rocket Raccoon, that's fine. Oh, Carnage. Oh, that's a reason to arg too. Okay. Still big though. I mean, the Carnage. I mean, honestly, are they upset about that? I feel like the Carnage is. Do we like Beast better in this case? We're always running Chavez next turn, so if I do this, I'm playing. Oh, I can actually play Drax, Angela, Mantis, and Vibranium. So yeah, I probably do like this a little better than a Chavez. I mean, it doesn't let them add any power, I guess, is one important distinction. Like they can't make this bigger, but the Carnage was gonna delete like 15 power basically, right? Or more really, but oh. Wave in their bounce deck, dude. That is so brutal, man. I lose. That's insane, dude. Just go nuts early and then wave me. That's actually insane. Okay, I'm sad. Guys, I may actually start retreating games that I don't hit Nebula on one. I just need some YouTube games. It's getting really late. I'm getting really tired. I'm losing energy, and the games are gonna get worse. So I may have to just concede games that don't hit Nebula early, because I want some fun highlight games. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Yeah, cubes. Yes. Free cubes. We love it. Okay, Bifrost. I mean, we have a 1 in 3 chance to hit Nebula on turn 1. I feel like it's actually happening about 1 in 7 times. Minivat, I was actually thinking about custom card reviews today. It's funny you say that. I was actually planning out some custom card review stuff today. So yes, maybe not as soon as you hope, but yes. Yes. Ooh, Nebula. Okay, Nebula is gonna go. Every time we've played it right, we've regretted it. Every time we haven't played mid, we've regretted it. So Nebula's going mid, and it's gonna be amazing. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be Sanctum Sanctorum. I guess that's fine. I don't actually know how that works, I suppose, but I think if they play here, it'll still negate the Nebula. Play does not have to be revealed in this case, although there are, of course, other cards that have different meanings of the same wording, to be honest. But I think if they play a card here, she will not get big. Some things play means fully played, and some things play means just loaded up. So it's very confusing. But that is as expected, yeah. All right, Stark Tower needs to get big. We got the 3, 4, 5 Guardians here. Now that said, they're still probably not going to want to play this forever because they're going to have effects they want, you know, ongoing effects you need to activate, like a Zabu or something that can't go mid. So I think this is still a good result for her. Just is this another bot, by the way? Every time I don't know that it is, but I have a feeling this is gonna be a bot. Every single time that I play freaking Nebula on one, it's a bot, and Brian is certainly a bot name. I don't know that, can bots have these portraits though? Maybe the bots can't have these portraits. I can't remember. You guys know the bot rules a lot better than I do, honestly. Okay, Bast, definitely pointing more towards. We do this, we have this on 6 only. It's not terrible to play mid. Angela, Starla, Raccoon. I think we probably already have an advantage because this came down on 2. I mean, Gamora is the biggest we're gonna get here. The question is, do they have a Shang-Chi? Bast makes me think probably less Shang-Chi. Because we're gonna have 2 Shang-Chi targets here. I mean, they're gonna contest Stark Tower, right? They're gonna play 3 or 4 cards here and contest, I think. Yeah. Might be bounced, I don't know. Yeah, they are bounced. Okay, can they beat? That means they're losing like 6 power worth of buffs here, right? Like they can't beat Stark Tower, but they can beat mid is the problem. I don't think I get big enough mid. I mean, it's worth a shot maybe, but I don't think we do. I think they're just too strong. I probably have like a 7 to, what would be other 2 mana play? Lizard maybe? No, Lizard not in a bounce deck. What would that have been? Could have been a 1 mana like an Iceman or something. They're gonna have the 6 power demon. Like, I don't know, man. I don't think this is enough. I'm adding what? 5, 9, 13, and I have 7, so I'm only going to 20. No, they'll be 20. They'll be 20. Because Hitmonkey's gonna be huge. Demon's huge. That's probably already 14 or 16. They did play a lot left, but those are just Mysterios. Garbage left. Yeah, Hitmonkey Demon mid, yeah. I think we'll be too small. Maybe close. Angela Falcon. Okay. Yeah, could have maybe one left. Demon Hitmonkey. Yeah, too much. Yeah, well, the Hitmonkey's double buff too. I forgot he was double buff demon. My God, yeah. Yeah, we couldn't have gotten big enough left. We would have only had what, 13 or something. Yeah. Just too small. Just too tiny. A real bounce deck instead of a silly Guardians bounce. Yeah, we have seen a lot of Falcon bounce tonight, which is not really a Nebula thing. I don't know. We've seen probably 4 or 5 bounce decks tonight. I don't think it's the best climbing deck necessarily. Ooh, Hell's Kitchen for Nebula. Nebula always goes mid. For some reason, mid is just the sweet spot for Nebula. I know it. I know it is. Now, Thanos decks can play a lot of small stuff into the Nebula location, so that's a little nerve-wracking. Sanctum Sanctorum! Okay, the vault's technically beneficial, I suppose. Yeah, let's go ahead and put the armor down. It's fine. Don't want to wait too long. We lose priority and then they have a, oh my God, be something awesome. Sandbar, okay. Well, that should be great, shouldn't it? That should be great. They're not gonna be able to play there. Nebula's getting huge, dude. Let's go. Thank you, Sandbar. That's fantastic. Nebula is mid. I am kind of feeling that way, but again, this isn't really the right deck to showcase her strengths too much. This is a meme. I mean, it obviously is built for her, but you know, not where she'll shine most, I don't think. We'll probably try to build a better lockdown deck tomorrow. The one we had there just didn't, to start the stream, just didn't feel right. Didn't seem good to me. Wow, they don't play right. Okay, sad news. All right, so I mean, I think Sandbar's locked up. We really just need to make sure we're strong enough somewhere else. right? I think we can kind of do that with Angela. Mantis, in theory, is probably better. The Yondu is most likely just going to hit like a, you know, garbage stone or something. Mantis might actually give me something useful. A stone is useful to me to play with my stuff, so. Mind Stone, okay. So we know they can't get a full Thanos because we took the Space Stone, so that's not a big concern. I'm assuming mid is secured. We don't have to win mid. So where is our best place to win? Maybe left. Soulstone's kind of annoying, but we can get big with Angela left. Maybe play Drax this turn. They only have a few spots to play. They got to play somewhere. I like this. Yeah, it's a good hit. Big hit here. Big stats here. Ooh, okay. Easy. Easy! How do they whiff? Spectrum is only +4. That's not enough. Can't win. No way. No Killmonger. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you, Sandbar. You're the best. Watch them have a random Hulk. I mean, I have seen some Lockjaw Hulk Thanos, I think, technically. It'd be amazing if they just dropped the Hulk mid. You're like, screw you, dude. Ooh, Weird World. Okay. Oh, they might be playing the same deck as us. That's a Star-Lord. That's cool. Oh my god, dude. Yes. They are playing the same deck. I love it. Okay. I'm revealing first, so this might save them, but it's okay. Enchantress. That's a cool Enchantress, man. I like the gold sparkle on it. Nebula. Oh no, they got my Nebula, I bet, dude. That's sad. All right. What's their title? This meat is rapidly decomposing. That's my body. They're talking about me. I know it. Ooh, Spider-Man. Okay, so they definitely have a little bit more lockdown than I do. Spider-Man, etc. I don't need to go super hard into this Nebula, but not worried about arm. Well, wait. Oh yeah, armor. The Vormir's turned off, so that's fine. Don't do bad for you here. Doesn't matter. It literally makes no difference, right? I'm not going to draw through their entire deck, obviously, right? Because they have so many cards. So, although I don't know. Technically, they only have 2 left. But should be fine, right? Should be fine. So, Professor X is not great. Can they beat a Professor X right? I go 9 + 9. I don't know, man. That's pretty tough to beat. I guess if they have their own Gamora. They already played all of their cards from hand. That's their Nebula, their Daredevil, and I think that's, they should have had 3 of their real cards. They might have a Gamora that's theirs. This might just win, but can I win anywhere else is the question. Like, can I win mid? Maybe. I don't know. Oh, true. They have a rocket. Yeah. Uh-oh. I think they're big enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they do. They, oh my god. Oh, wait, they have my Gamora. I thought this is their Gamora. Oh, shoot. I thought this was my Gamora for some reason. It's obviously not because mine are all infinite, but it didn't say, like, this is from your opponent's deck. I think I was looking for that and it didn't say it, so I got jebaited. Oh, this is not even. Good God, not even close. Yeah, we lose. Math here is too bad for us. My Gamora. My Gamora. And that's actually, that fits pretty well, man. Subterranea, okay. Let's wait for some more key targeting here. I was actually retreating games where I didn't hit Nebula, wasn't I? I forgot. I already forgot. I'm retreating games where I don't hit Nebula. Yeah, man, let's just keep rolling cloning vats. It's all good. Just these get bigger every time, so you know, it's perfect. Surely they'll keep playing to cloning vats, right? I mean, what if they did though? What if they actually did though? That'd be great. What if they did? I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, I need good plays. Like 2 5s are my best plays with all these rocks in hand anyway, so let's do it, man. 2 5s are awesome. Rocket armor, okay. Armor right. Where does this armor go? Left? Dude, is this actually correct? This is kind of insane. I guess I don't have the hand size for it though. I actually need this. Then I have 2 cards in hand. These come back before the beast comes back, right? I think. Do we know? Yeah, they do. Okay. Star-Lord called left. Yeah, cool, cool, cool. Oh, Storm. Okay, we'll just put like another Star-Lord there and another Star-Lord mid. I mean, honestly, these are so insane here, though. Maybe we just Juggernaut, right? We're already bigger. Yeah, let's just Juggernaut. That's fine. They may give this up and try to win somewhere else anyway. Yeah, they saw the writing on the wall, dude. The endless army of Star-Lords is pretty cool, actually. That's a good little win. That's fun. Bum, 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 bum. On reveal happens before location powers. It says it all the time. It does say it all the time, but it's also wrong all the time. Things like the raft, for instance. That location happens after reveal or before reveals, as soon as it fills. Like, I know that's a special condition, but still technically invalidates the thing they say. Yeah, Nebula, we like mid, right? Well, actually, Nebula Vibranium Mines is pretty legit because they don't want to play to Vibranium Mines, right? If they do, it'll disrupt their whole deck. Yeah, let's just use Vibranium Mines to our advantage. We don't even hate getting mines that much, to be honest. It's kind of okay. Like the dudes aren't terrible draws for us in the scheme of things, especially with Raft, man. Yeah, they're gonna play for Raft, so let's Star-Lord there. Hopefully we catch up next turn with 2 cards played. Oh man, they're actually going to mines. Oh, this reads Galactus, huh? Any way for me to interrupt a Galactus play? Not really, other than maybe like steal it. I mean, I can steal the Galactus. Mantis, come on. We never needed you more than right now, Mantis. Maybe I'll get a null off the raft. That'd be kind of cool. Mantis, this is your one time to shine, Mantis. Come on, Mantis. They don't have it yet. They don't have it yet. Steal it. Steal it. Okay. That's actually gonna help me maybe contest. I still need, I still though need to hit this, I need to hit this, this here null. I'm revealing first, so I'll get the raft. I'm gonna hit null and death and go toe to toe with this Galactus, man. I could even play the death early, so I don't have to worry about Spider-Man so much. Okay. Let's just get null, man. Easy null. Easy null. Oh, if they don't have Spider-Man. If they don't have Spider-Mans, that is actually nuts. Do they have the Spider-Mans, though? Do they have the Spider-Mans? What do you guys think? I need your chat. What do you guys think? Spider-Mans or no Spider-Mans? I mean, honestly, Gamora death is not bad. Even like we don't have to Infinite necessarily. They have it. No Spider-Mans? I mean, imagine next turn. They did take priority. I mean, if they do have Spider-Man, how do I win anyway, right? Does 24 beat Null? What got destroyed? I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm big enough. 24 plus like 9. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna go for the Infinite, guys. No Spider-Man. No Spider-Man. I believe. No Spider-Man. God. I'm an actual god. Okay. Does this beat Null? I didn't actually math it out, but I mean it's pretty good. It's pretty good. How big's Null? Oh, that beats Null. We're get wrecked, Galactus, dude. We are absolutely destroying them. Yes, dude. I imagine they were not expecting this outcome. That is beautiful, dude. That is beautiful. I love beating Galactus. Nothing in this game feels better than beating a confident Galactus player. Yeah, get Gamora, yeah. Oh, Yondu was risky. Why did I play Yondu? Oh yeah, I didn't even think about the Yondu. Oh, oh no. I mean, I guess there's nothing big in their deck, right? We already know Death is gone. What would the next biggest card be? I guess there could maybe be a Destroyer. Yeah, if Yondu had hit, I would have burst into flames. Yeah, I guess I could have hit Destroyer maybe. Maybe Doc Ock. We were still big enough. We won 46 to like 32 or something. 31, 32, I forget. Would have had to be pretty big, but yeah, maybe not worth the risk. I was thinking about Valkyrie, but I don't think they had a reason to Valkyrie because we revealed second, right? So no Valkyrie concerns, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to retreat any non-Nebula game. I gotta pick that back up. I need like one more Nebula game, I think. Nebula? No, I'm gonna retreat, guys. I need more Nebula games. I don't care about cubes.
Escaped.
No Nebula? No Nebula. Okay, one more Nebula game. Isn't it weird? She should be in 1 in 3 games in the opening hand, but I can't believe that that's been true tonight. I feel like it's been more like 1 in 5, 1 in 6. Oh, nice. Okay. Nebula mid, always. It never fails. Somebody's going to hear this in the video and be like, is he serious? Why is it mid? It just is. Hey. They went Nebula right. They're going to get wrecked. It's always mid. Maybe not. Okay. Are they going to play their own Star-Lord here to debate me? They don't. Okay. All right, I'm winning the Nebula race. Let's go. Krakoa. Fun. Yeah, we really don't want Angela going left because we don't want to put a bunch of cards there. We want like one big card there. So we'll put Angela mid for now. I guess Angela right also makes sense because it's the same difference. And then I can keep playing into Nebula, but we have such cheap cards right now. That's not actually a concern anyway. Okay. This is Electro Nebula, so probably Electro Ramp. We're gonna see like a Sandman here, I'm betting, which I think is a good home for Nebula, by the way. It kind of makes sense. I like that. DC is really good in Electro Ramp for Dr. Doom. Get +8 twice in DC. It might be really hard for us to win DC if they go for Dr. Doom. Sandman, indeed. We missed all our big cards. Oh, never mind. Thank you, Krakoa. That's a fine spot, I guess, for it. I don't know. That's where I wanted the big thing to go. Hopefully they play some garbage over here now that Krakoa is rolling their Sandman. Oh. Oh, not bad. I mean, obviously not what they're really looking for, but not bad, right? Not bad. So Dr. Doom, do we want to tie? Going to 21 here. They would play Dr. Doom. Not mid, because you'd want DC, so left or right. This would be 3 on a Dr. Doom, though. If they play Magneto left, we probably just lose. Did we ever do this instead? Doom here is 16. We only go to 15, though. That's kind of worse. It's probably here, then. Jeff? No, they don't have enough for Jeff and a Doom. Jeff plus a 5-drop they'd have enough for. I don't know. I'm curious to see where this lands. I don't think Doom Right's enough. That's just not enough. Yeah. Just not enough. Kind of think they knew it wasn't enough, right? Like... surprised they stuck that out. I mean, I was already at, what did I say? I had 11? So I was already at 12. I literally just had to play one small card mid and it's a guaranteed win against their most likely. Oh, by the way, their name is Victor Von Doom. That's cool. I like that. That's a really thematic match. Leader, I think leader, would leader mid have been able to win? I don't even think so. They're just too far behind, right? Because I get the 2 off the Angela anyway, mid. So I don't think leader wins. Ooh, Nebula mid, always. Let's go. She never fails mid. It's a rule of the universe. Let's go, Nebula. That's fine. It's actually... Bro. Could this be a bot? Is this like a sniping bot? Some of those bots who snipe, you know? Like, come on, dude. Like, come on. And even I was revealing first. Like, that's so unlucky to have been revealing first on the 50-50. Limbo, that's kind of a problem. Although they are very filled already. Like they already have a lot of board fill. And they're filling more. Oh, it is a bot. Yeah, it's a bot. They sniped this. It was a bot snipe. I feel like we've gotten so many bots tonight, man. Where did I... These bots, do they snapped already? Like, I don't know where to play. These bots are ridiculous. You never know where they're gonna play. They follow no rules. Cool, I called my shot. Let's go. Discard strong guy. It's like a discard zoo thing. This is cool. This is a flash from the past, man. I need to be sure to leave a little bit of like flexibility open here. Like I don't know. This is the hardest spot to win, I guess, but I'm hoping to win right and right in mid maybe. Good shot on the rocket here. Is it too late for me to snap this bot back? I'm always like scared to snap the bots because you never know, man. Sometimes things just go wacky. right? Like I'm, like I gotta be careful a little bit, man. I don't know. So only have 4 spots left to play, so bishop's not getting that much bigger. Am I better off just like locking up this though? Like I need to play this, of course, because we don't have a lot of time. What if I top deck beast? Am I in trouble? I feel like if I top deck beast, I'm screwed, right? Maybe add like 4 here. Maybe here's the safest bet. I don't know, man. I'm scared. I'm actually legit really scared. Beast kills me here. I only have Yondu to play if I hit Beast. If I get Gamora, I feel very safe playing it this way, but Chavez left. Thank God I didn't play that left. Oh, we got Gamora. Now I feel good. I mean, 11 here is enough, right? They're not gonna have 11. It's a top deck anyway. If I snap here, do they leave? Do I leave? Like, what happens? You guys know the bot rules better than I do.
Snap.
Oh, it didn't leave. Oh my God. Didn't leave. Oh, now they left. Oh. It's like retreat later bot, man. What? They got the bots retreating later out here, man. It's rude. Hey, Rocket. He's in our deck, man. Ooh, Nebula mid. Let's go. Oh, never mind. Nebula Sinister London. Let's go. That's cool. Now they got everywhere to play, man. Oh, Gamma Lab. Interesting. Did we just dump a beast? Yeah. Cool with that. The opponent wants to play the Gamma Lab, but now they got these Nebulas scaling up around it. That's got to be tough. Shocker. Okay, so Patriot deck, it looks like, maybe. I say maybe, but pretty much always. I mean, really, pretty much always. 3, they could play a debris here to screw things up a little bit. Armor for me, I think makes sense. Well, they're not gonna have like a Killmonger in their deck. Do I really want to armor? I think I just play like Guardians out next to the Nebulas from here on out, right? There's no way they run Killmonger, right? Is there anything else to worry about, like Shang-Chi? It's just not a deck that runs removal, typically. Patriot pretty much always runs threats. I have seen Shang-Chi, though. Particularly Shang-Chi right. Maybe we armor here. It might roll the Gamma Lab anyway, so. I don't have removal, so, I mean, certainly they're more likely to have it than I am. Rolled mid anyway. Okay, that's a good bonus. Squirrel Girl. So they're still getting some contest here on Gamma Lab. They're kind of running out of places to play. Like room, they don't have a lot of room here. But Patriot copying off London is still really big. Is going to catch the Hulks up a little bit to me. Should I play this Drax? Because I got to play Gamora next turn, and then I only have Chavez on my final turn to play. I don't know about this. Maybe better off with Gamora, Chavez left. I mean, Drax is not that different than Chavez if he hits, but if he misses like this... Oh, crap. Oh, God. Well, they definitely don't have a lot of space now. They have enough to win, though, I bet. Nebula is going to go to 7 one way or another left. So I'm at 15 left. Double Patriot would push 6 plus 12 plus the Patriot itself. Maybe Patriot Mystique. Cosmo, just in time, man. Okay. So, I mean, I feel like this is just Patriot left as their max power output, right? Am I crazy? Is that the max? Blue Marvel's worse. Yeah, they just don't have it. Patriot doesn't win left. They'd only be getting plus 12. 6. And then this one would add 6. Oh, that would actually be enough. That'd be 16, 17. But then how much would they be gaining here? Not enough. 12 would be 36, 37 to 41. Yeah, they'd be too small. Cool, okay. Good job, Nebulas. Making life hard. Yeah, Shang-Chi loses left, so Shang-Chi would be fine. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to get one more Nebula game, and then I think I probably enough. This deck's kind of picking up a little steam, by the way. I don't know if you guys have noticed, we're sort of on a roll. We've been hitting Nebulas, and we've kind of been winning. Oh, Nebula killing is amazing. Yeah, it's a guaranteed 2 hits on 5 and 6. That's pretty cool. Oh, dude, look at this mirror match, man. I love it. I love it. So she should be a 1-5 at least in this case. We go, right? We go. No, what? No! Play Star-Lord, bro. Groot? Groot? They gotta play this turn. Come on. They gotta play this turn. Maybe they're just gonna decide to give it, though. Maybe I'm overcommitting. I don't know, man. They committed the rocket, but I guess they hadn't seen the Nebula yet, so I don't know if that's fair to say. Daredevil. Ooh. I think we can give it this turn, right? Because we're already up by 6. Nebula's gonna scale another 4. That's a 10-point advantage. They're not likely to play a 10-point card here, right? It's not impossible. There's like sentries and stuff, but I just don't think we need to. I think we can go elsewhere. I mean, maybe we could toss a Yondu in. He's kind of small and free, maybe, just to give me a little bonus, and then start building out somewhere else. Yeah. Okay, good call. Yondu might be wasted, but I think it's fine to hedge a little. Ooh, Spider-Man. Okay. At least I can go back to that on 6. Nebula just hard carries there. I guess now even with like a well, I mean, this is wasted, but I don't have a choice. I mean, they obviously aren't gonna play to it if they don't want to, but I don't really have a choice. So we probably just go Chavez mid next turn, right? I don't know if the armor makes more sense for some reason. It could, I guess. Oh, Professor is taking the tie. Oh. Are they going to be buffing into that tie? The wife must be out of town. It's 5 feet away from me, but unfortunately, Marvel Snap releases cards at 10 p.m. at night for some insane reason. I know there's a global audience, but Spectrum, I think we just win the tiebreaker with Spectrum, or not a tiebreaker, but we just win 2 spots with Spectrum, right? Spectrum wouldn't add enough, right? We'd be up 14-5. Jeff, I think we wouldn't. I mean, I guess a Jeff Shang-Chi maybe, but honestly, even then, Drax would beat Shang-Chi. I think this is fine, right? Oh, Enchantress, not quite big enough, yeah. If this was a Shang-Chi to answer the Chavez, Drax just wins 5-3, so. Yeah, cool. That was a good Nebula game, honestly, yeah. Showcased Nebula pretty well. Dude, guys, that game actually put us positive with this deck. It's not a good deck, right? But it's not bad. It's actually not too bad. We just popped over 50% win rate with this sucker. Oh, Shang-Chi buffed by Wakanda? We still would have won the tiebreak. It's fine. We would not have lost. False. It would have been 5-5, and we still would have won the tiebreak. We would have won 19-4 versus 13-10. We would have owned a tiebreak. Wakanda's +2. All right, I'm gonna get one more Nebula game for coverage here. One more Nebula game. I'm also retreat. Some of my stats are these retreats, so we're actually way above 50-50. I just realized I've retreated like 5 games because we didn't hit Nebula. Oh, I bet our win rate's actually pretty solid. Dang, that has me kind of hyped. Because I think I insta-retreated like 5 or 6 games. Man, that's kind of cool. I bet we're up +5 or +6 games.
Escaped.
That's cool. I wish I had a way to clear these from my stats, but I don't. All right. Nebula? 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 Nope.
Escaped.
All right, one more game, one more game. It's not really fair to count the deck without the games you don't draw your good card. Well, yeah, you're assuming I lose 100% of the games I don't draw Nebula? Come on, that's not fair either. You don't lose 100% of the games because you don't have Nebula in your opener. You should assume a roughly 50-50. The deck was 50-50. So you assume those are kind of a wash. So, like, yeah, I'm not gonna... trust me, I'm not going to claim on YouTube that this deck is great. It's clearly a meme deck built for memes, but it's actually a positive win rate, which is pretty cool. Zalvez, yes, dude, we played so many Star Lords, man. Sorry about that. That was a good game, though. GG indeed, dude. All right, Nebula mid, always. Never fails. Recipe for success is always Nebula mid. It's guaranteed to be Sanctum Sanctorum every time. Icebox, okay. Well, that's not super helpful, but all good. All right, Rocket Raccoon mid. Nope, they don't play. Okay, we get +2 either way. Screw you. Antagonistic. Quantum Realm. Actually, Rock is pretty legit here. Okay. Oh, nothing. Man, really? Dang, dude. Zabu to shut down the Nebula. Okay. We can go Angela left, but not exactly rocking anybody's world here, I don't think. Gamora either left or mid. We'll have to make a decision. That leaves them with a Drax in hand. Oh, Darkhawk is very big. Ugh. Kind of makes me think I can't win mid, so maybe give mid and just go left here. It's +9 no matter what, I guess. Oh, Mystique Darkhawk's too good there. Dang. I hope they left me a Shang-Chi, man. They got a Beast and a Drax in my hand, plus their top deck. He did not leave me a Shang-Chi. Confirmed. I mean, technically this, but you have to imagine. I wish I could weave this in with something, but I can't. I mean, like, sort of this is the same difference and maybe plays a little better into a... Well, I don't know. Even this kind of beats like a Drax. No, they're revealing first, so no, it doesn't. Like, is this it ever correct? If I'm them, I think I'm playing mid, right? Because you want to shore up mid. Because you think right is secured no matter what. Like, you're pretty sure you win right no matter what. I would think anyway. And you don't want Nebula. But I'm down 3, so Chavez adds 6. If they play the best card they have, we think is Drax. If they play Drax mid, we just lose. I can't beat Drax mid. That's fine. We'll give them a cube. It's all good. I just want to see if they play it out right. Yeah, they do. So we remember Cosmo can't stop the Drax because they're revealing first. So I don't think we had any way to beat that if they played it right. Just needed 2 more power, really. Pretty close. Pretty close. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I think that's good enough. Keeping it fresh. Thanks to the Prime sub. I'm keeping it going with a raid. Let's find a small Marvel Snap streamer, somebody who needs a little love, needs some follows, needs some support, somebody who's rocking only a couple viewers but looking to get more. And we will help them find said love and support. So here we go. 1 viewer, Marvel Snap and Overwatch 2. They were robbed in Mexico, it says in their titles. They need some love. So all right, guys, have fun on the raid. Thanks for checking out. Stay tuned later. Well, today for me, but you know, in a few hours I'll try to get that Nebula video up on YouTube. And we'll do more Marvel Snap tomorrow, probably during the day tomorrow if I can, depending on when I'm able to get to sleep. But Anyway, thank you for watching. Love you a ton. Good luck out there. And until next time, game on.